This video is for squat clean and cluster variations with a kettlebell. The first variation is called squat clean with 2 hands. You will clean the kettlebell to your chest and then immediately squat down with it. So you try to use your hips to drive the kettlebell up and not pull it with your arms. Next variation is single arm squat clean. So because you're now holding a kettlebell in one arm, it is important to protect your shoulder by packing it or pulling it into its socket. So pull your shoulder back and don't let it be yanked out of its socket forward by the kettlebell. Keep that shoulder packed. The next and most challenging variation is the double kettlebell squat clean. It is important to keep your abs braced. Here the mechanics are really similar to single kettlebell squat clean. However, because the weight is double, you will have to use extra power from your legs. You also want to make sure that you pack both shoulders. Drive your knees out nice and wide in the squat and try to stay as upright as possible. So now we're moving on to the clusters. A cluster is a combination between clean and a thruster. So you will clean the kettlebell to your chest, squat it, and then press it overhead. This is a challenging movement, so make sure that you have mastered the squat and the squat clean before you attempt the cluster. It is important to stay on your heels because that is where you're going to derive the power to drive the kettlebell overhead. The single arm cluster is challenging because you will have to do double of the squats when you change arms. So that makes it a great volume leg exercise. It is important to ensure that your arm is straight at the top. The unilateral nature of this cluster really challenges your core, so you must keep it braced and prevent yourself from leaning to one side and following that kettlebell. A double cluster is the most challenging exercise of the lot. It is really important to use legs in this exercise. There's double the weight and you have to bring it overhead. So use your hips to clean it and use all the leg power you have to thruster it overhead. A lot of things have to go right while performing the double kettlebell cluster. So to ensure your safety, please master all the previous variations as well as double squat, double clean and double press.